sizzle, get cozy by treating the family to a new fire pit. Gather round in Polywood chairs that you'll find next door at Olmsted Patio. Furnishings by Home Decor Poly are available in 30 custom colors and come with 20-year warranties. Olmsted Village Hardware, open 7 days a week, plus shop online for bargains on tools, paint, and household products.
From everyone at Hughes Supply of Pinehurst, we'd like to say thank you for your continued loyalty and faith in us. Put your feet up and have a well-deserved rest this Thanksgiving, and let every day of the holiday season be filled with joy. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
This is Patrick McBrayer at the Insurance Center in Southern Pines. With so many changes to Medicare this year, along with carriers pulling out of the market, there has never been a more important time to have a local, trusted agent to help guide you through your options. We have a team of agents ready, some who used to work for First Medicare Direct, to help you guide you through your annual enrollment. Call us today to schedule your appointment at 910-692-9251 or visit us online at sandhills-ins.com.
This is Amy from Main Street Glass, your choice for custom residential and commercial glass installations. We specialize in creating stunning glass solutions tailored to your unique wants and needs. Whether it's sleek glass partitions for your office, a custom frameless shower enclosure for your home, or a custom mirror, we can do it all. Elevate your space with Main Street Glass. To schedule your free estimate, call 910-639-6336 or visit us at 195 Pinehurst Avenue next to Comfort Made Blinds in Southern Pines.
NCI News, I'm Mike Rayleigh. A bill to end the government shutdown finally heads the House. The bill was approved last night in the Senate after 7 Democrats and 1 independent crossed party lines. CBS News congressional correspondent Nicole Killian.
Well, since today is a federal holiday and lawmakers need some more time to get back here to Washington, the soonest the House could vote would be tomorrow now that the Senate's work is done.
Congressman Don Davis says the impact is being felt across North Carolina. He says those who are on the ACA or Obamacare rolls are now finding it very hard to pay their premiums.
If the ACA credits are not extended, about 2.2 million more Americans will become uninsured in 2026.
A West Virginia judge says 300 of the state's National Guard members can continue to be deployed in Washington, D.C. A civic organization asked the judge to order the troops back because it argued Governor Patrick Morrisey had exceeded his authority. Loyola Law School professor Lori Levinson.
The judge in West Virginia was looking at West Virginia law, not federal law, to see if the governor could send the troops up to D.C. to help President Trump.
The cold temperatures of the fall so far have arrived in North Carolina. Meanwhile, it has been snowing in the mountains with gusty winds and extremely cold temperatures there. WSOC meteorologist Keith Monday.
Some of those higher mountain areas, especially along the Tennessee line, are at least going to get close to about 3 inches or more of snowfall. Some estimates even down around Boone and Blowing Rock add a couple of inches there as well.
The Jamesville community held its first community-wide flag retirement ceremony last night, honoring Veterans Day with a proper disposal of worn and tattered American flags. Jim Sawyer is commander of the American Legion Post 164 and tells WITN.
Flag is more than a piece of cloth, and it represents our country.
You're listening to NCN News.
Hello, I'm Steve Troxler, North Carolina Commissioner of Agriculture. Farming's tough, but you're not alone. That's why the North Carolina Agri-Medicine Institute offers the North Carolina Farm Helpline, a free 24/7 resource for the agriculture community. Long hours, difficult decisions, and unexpected challenges can add up. Whether you need to talk to a counselor who understands farming or help with finances, legal questions, or farm safety, call 844-325-3276. That's 844-325-3276. The North Carolina Farm Helpline, a free 24/7 resource for the agriculture community. 844-325-3276. Because no one should face farm life alone.
Multiple agencies responded to the banks of the Tar River in Rocky Mount after a man's body was seen floating face down and a concerned citizen called it in. The Rocky Mount police said that the man's body was found around 9:30 a.m. along an 1100 block of Falls Road where a bridge crosses over the river. The search for murder suspect Dominic Conley is expanding into other jurisdictions now. The FBI is involved. Craven County Sheriff Chip Hughes spoke to the media about the search.
We are going to try to focus our resources of the other agencies that are helping us in areas where we think we might be getting credible sightings.
Close of business Friday. That's the BBC's deadline for responding to President Trump's threat of $1 billion lawsuit.
I'm Vicki Barker in London. The BBC doesn't dispute that a soundbite in a documentary on the storming of the Capitol was edited in a way that seemed to have President Trump explicitly inciting violence. One question its lawyers are working on now is, did the documentary actually air in the U.S.? It never went out on the broadcaster's global channel. If Trump's lawyers can't prove it was watched via the BBC app, their case is severely damaged.
Some Hollywood heavy hitters are headed to the Vatican. Deborah Rodriguez has that.
Promise me you'll find your way home.
Pope Leo has invited filmmakers like Mad Max director George Miller, Spike Lee, and actors Kate Blanchett, Adam Scott, and Viggo Mortensen to a meeting Saturday. The Vatican says the pontiff wants to explore possibilities for using artistic creativity to promote the mission of the church and human values. The Vatican's also shared the Chicago natives' favorite films. Among them, The Sound of Music, It's a Wonderful Life, Ordinary People, and Life is Beautiful. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Mike Rayleigh, NCN News.
Temperatures below freezing on this Veterans Day morning. Combine that with the wind, and it does feel fairly uncomfortable out there, especially compared to this past weekend. Heading into the afternoon, mostly sunny and high temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. Overnight, a clear sky, temperatures about 30 to 35 out the door first thing Wednesday morning. Then Wednesday afternoon, warmer, highs low to mid 60s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Chris Michaels in the Weather Center.
Right now here in the Sand Hills area, sunny, we've gone up a whole degree, 29 degrees. Humidity 67%, dew point at 19, winds are south-southwest at 4, and pressures at 30, 25. It is 8:15 straight up. Let's take a look at your Sand Hills news for this Tuesday morning. Two people were airlifted Monday following a head-on collision with a dump truck on the outskirts of Carthage. A Nissan Altima carrying two female passengers was heading east into Carthage just after 8 a.m. when it collided with a dump truck on a curve in front of Bybee's garage on NC 2427. Officials on scene told Sand Hill Sentinel that the Altima crossed the center line and was struck by the truck. The car spun around, came to an arrest on the side of the road, and had extensive damage to the front end of the driver's side vehicle. The dump truck came to rest against a house and the curve after hitting a Nissan. The driver narrowly missed the main structure and grazed the front porch. The occupants of the Nissan were airlifted with several injuries. This dump truck driver was taken into the hospital for treatment. No one inside the home was injured. This section of 2427 was shut down for several hours while crews cleared the scene. And the First Health of the Carolinas Board of Directors has officially approved plans to build a replacement hospital for Montgomery Memorial Hospital in Troy, underscoring the system's commitment to sustaining and strengthening rural health care in Montgomery County. The $43.2 million project will replace the existing hospital with a modern, efficient 40,000 square foot facility designed to meet the community's involvement and evolving health and care needs. The new hospital will include 9 inpatient beds, 10 emergency room bays, a procedure room, and space to continue offering all current inpatient and outpatient and observation services. Montgomery Memorial has long played a vital role in serving Montgomery County. The hospital became part of the First Health system in 1995 after years of struggling to stay financially viable, a common symptom among independent and rural hospitals. The hospital earned designation as a critical access hospital in 1999, a step that provided stability for rural health care delivery in the county. Despite these milestones, the aging facility has required costly upkeep, prompting the need for a reimagined approach. That's your latest Sandhills news this morning from the Sandhills Sentinel. And as always, you can go to sandhillsentinel.com for more information. It is 8:18 straight up. Here comes your sports.
Stay in the game with the Clark Chevrolet Cadillac Sports Report. Family owned and operated for over half a century, they do it all. Sales, service, parts, collision repair, and they never charge a dock fee. Nestled in the heart of Pinehurst, Clark Chevrolet Cadillac, fueling your passion for sports.
In CN Sports, I'm John Champion. We start on the ice, where the Carolina Hurricanes prepare to host the Washington Capitals tonight. The Canes have a 4-game win streak intact and own an 11-4 record overall and a 4-0 record in Metropolitan Division play. Seth Jarvis spoke about the team's play after they defeated Toronto Sunday 5-4.
I think our leadership, it starts with Roddy, but it trickles down to Jordo, Marty, Seabass, all these guys that just make sure we're sticking to what's working.
To the NBA now, where the Luka Doncic-led Lakers rolled into the Queen City and left with a win over the Charlotte Hornets. Luka had 38 points, final score 121-111. Miles Bridges had 34 points on 7 3-pointers, and rookie Con Knuppel flirted with his first career triple-double before finishing with 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists for the Hornets, who continue to struggle without 2 of their top 2 scorers in LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller. After the game, Con spoke about his progress so far in the NBA.
Yeah, a little bit more comfortable. Not 3 turnovers tonight. But for the most part, not turning the ball over as much.
Checking today's ACC men's basketball action, number 6 Duke visits the Army Black Knights. The number 18 ranked Tar Heels host Radford. The Tar Heels will be without guard Seth Trimble. UNC's senior captain broke a bone in his left forearm on Sunday during workout. Number 7 Michigan plays Wake Forest today in Detroit. The Deacs are 2-0 and the Wolverines are 1-0 on the season so far. In women's action tonight in Raleigh, Maine visits the number 9 NC State Lady Wolfpack, who lost a close one to USC on Sunday. To NFL action now, where last night's game between the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers could be called a defensive battle or a snooze fest. Jalen Hurts threw a 36-yard pass to Devonta Smith for Philly's only touchdown as the defense led the way to their 10-7 victory. The game had the first halftime tie of the season and a serious lack of big plays until the Eagles broke through in the fourth quarter. You're listening to NCN Sports.
Open enrollment for health insurance is here, but don't worry. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance has you covered for all your health insurance needs, including Medicare. And with offices in every county, a trusted, experienced agent is just around the corner, ready to help find a plan that's right for you. Visit ncfbins.com or stop by your local office today. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
Did you know? Atlantic hurricane season runs through November. From gathering necessary supplies to planning an evacuation route, now is the time to make sure you and your family are prepared. And if a storm damages our electric system, local public power providers are ready to respond and restore power quickly and safely. As a public power customer, you benefit from having an electricity provider that restores power faster than other providers do. Visit electricities.com for storm preparation tips and resources.
Well, it's another big shakeup in New York. The Giants have fired head coach Brian Daboll. The move comes after Sunday's 24-20 loss to the Bears, dropping the G-men to 2-8. They have now lost 4 straight since that big-time, prime-time upset of the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles. Offensive coordinator Mike Kafka steps in as interim coach, while GM Joe Schoen stays on to lead the search for Daboll's replacement. How about that Rory McIlroy? What a season it's been. A Masters win, an Irish Open title, and another Ryder Cup victory already in the books. Now he's chasing one more trophy. McIlroy tees it up in Dubai this week, looking to lock down Europe's #1 ranking for the 4th year in a row. And a 7th race to Dubai crown, just one shy of Colin Montgomery's all-time record. John Champion, NCN Sports.
From the paranormal to aliens among us, it's Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie. Overnights here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB. And heard around the world at talk973.com.
JB Short Carpet One is your locally owned Benjamin Moore paint retailer. Come in today and discover the quality and durability of Benjamin Moore paint in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. At JB Short, you'll get one-on-one expert advice for contractors and homeowners alike. No matter how big or small the job is, trust Benjamin Moore paint and your local Benjamin Moore retailer, JB Short Carpet One. JB Short Carpet One, Highway 1 North between Southern Pines and Vass, or on the web at shortcarpet1.com.
Are you looking for an electrician you can trust, or better yet, even get a hold of when you need them? Call F&R Electrical, your local experts for every job, big or small. Whether you have an electrical dilemma or need a light fixture hung, new outlets, or complete home rewire, F&R Electrical handles it all with professionalism and care. Our licensed electricians are ready to make your home safer, brighter, and more efficient. Don't wait. For reliable service and free estimates, call F&R Electrical today at 910-986-2959. F&R Electrical, powering your home, lighting your life.
More Buildings and Carports has 40-foot RV covers starting at just $3,700 plus tax installed. Need a different size? Let More Buildings and Carports build your custom RV cover today. Call 910-684-7200.
This is Patrick McBrayer at the Insurance Center in Southern Pines. With so many changes to Medicare this year, along with carriers pulling out of the market, there has never been a more important time to have a local, trusted agent to help guide you through your options. We have a team of agents ready, some who used to work for First Medicare Direct, to help you guide you through your annual enrollment. Call us today to schedule your appointment at 910-692-9251 or visit us online at sandhills-ins.com.
Hi, this is Katherine Phelps, owner of Appliances and More. This Christmas season, we're celebrating you, our customers, with a Christmas Eve appliance giveaway. Stop by our store in the Town & Country Shopping Center in Aberdeen and sign up to win one of 3 amazing prizes: a Frigidaire upright freezer, an Electrolux front-loaded washer and dryer set, or the new Frigidaire electric slide-in range with the fresh baked pizza option. It's our way of saying thank you for your support and friendship all year long. No purchase necessary. See store for details.
This holiday season, step back in time and discover the magic of a classical, original country store at J.R. Moore & Son. When you walk through the doors, you'll be transported to a simpler time. J.R. Moore & Son has a fantastic selection of clothing from brands like Ariat, Carhartt, and Wrangler. Plus, don't forget to explore their huge selection of boots from Wolverine, Georgia Boot, and more. So this year, give the gift of nostalgia and quality. Visit J.R. Moore & Son at 865 Thrift Road in Gulf, where tradition meets modern style.
Meet Leroy. After a recent illness, he found himself struggling to care for both himself and his beloved wife.
After I got sick with pneumonia, it was hard to keep up with all the things I needed to do, like care for my wife, the house, just everything. So my daughter did some research into caregivers, and we decided to contact Griswold Care Parent. What we liked about Griswold was the flexibility and services they provided.
Griswold understands the challenges Leroy faces. Our caregivers provide the support he and his wife needed in the comfort of their own home.
Having a Griswold caregiver that we can rely on makes all the difference.
For compassionate care tailored to your needs, call me, Robert Bonville, at Griswold Care Parent of Pinehurst, 910-420-2360. That's 910-420-2360. Or go online to griswoldcare.com/Pinehurst.
Pride Plumbing is proud to serve Moore County with superior workmanship and dependable plumbing service, including 24/7 emergency service. Like the name says, we take pride in our work and your safety. Our employees must pass background and drug tests and share Pride Plumbing's reputation for quality service. From simple leaky faucets to new water heaters and sewer lines, backflow testing and installation, drain cleaning, plumbing repairs, and, if necessary, replacement and remodeling. A family business with over 50 years of prideful service. Go online to callprideplumbing.com and check out our 5-star customer reviews. We offer a 10% discount to all veterans and active military. Call Pride Plumbing of Moore County at 910-295-0152. 910-295-0152. Serving with pride since 1965.
With me in the studio is Sue Maxwell, who is a patient at Pinecone Medical Center, where Dr. Sharon Wright practices chiropractic medicine. Now, Sue, You went there with pain. What kind of pain was it, and what did you do about it?
Yes, I had arthritis in my cervical spine, and I had pain that radiated out through my shoulder, down my arm. I went to see Dr. Wright, and she did the pressure wave therapy on me. Through treatments and everything, I actually eliminated the pain in my spine and in my shoulder.
So did the pressure wave work as advertised?
Oh, my goodness, it did. Yes, I am pain-free.
And would you recommend it to your friends?
Absolutely, and I have.
Good.
I have told many friends.
If you're suffering from pain, why not schedule a free, no-obligation appointment with Dr. Sharon Wright at Pinecone Medical Center? Call 910-420-1911 or visit on the web at pineconemedicalcenter.com.
We're proud to be working with our local businesses for the greatest comeback of all time.
Come together.
With Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
This is Steve Woodward teeing off. The U.S. southern border has been sealed tight for at least 6 months, but law enforcement personnel and citizens must remain vigilant. Under the Biden regime, an estimated 1.5 million immigrants, at least, crossed that border illegally and evaded Border Patrol agents. They got away. What happened next is not anecdotal. In North Carolina, investigative journalist A.P. Dillon reports that October was a busy month for violent non-citizens. Police data revealed that 8 counties endured criminal nightmares. In Durham County, a resident was killed by a hit-and-run driver living among us illegally and twice previously deported. In Wake County, an illegal is charged with statutory rape of a child age 15 or under. A similar charge was filed against an undocumented male in Macon County. 6 other illegally dwelling men were arrested for various drug and firearm possession crimes. And then there are the tens of thousands designated as unaccompanied alien children. Beginning with the opening of the southern border in 2021 to present, the Department of Health and Human Services lost contact and cannot determine the safety status of half of these abandoned children. I'm Steve Woodward, furiously teed off.
This morning starting out with some bitter cold out there and temperatures below freezing early on our Veterans Day morning. Heading into the afternoon, one of the coldest Veterans Days in recent memory. High temperatures mid to upper 40s under a mainly sunny sky. Overnight temperatures about 30 to 35. Bundle up heading out the door Wednesday morning. But Wednesday afternoon, nice and warm. High temperatures in the low to mid 60s and mostly sunny. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Chris Michaels in the Weather Center.
And now, the Sandhills' #1 morning show. Mornings with the LeaderMan. Here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. And heard and seen around the world at talk973.com.
The best part of waking up is waking up with us.
Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines,
and the Coast Guard.
Thank you for your service.
Today is Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
A day to honor all military service members.
Honor military servicemen and women.
Service and sacrifice.
Risk their lives for their country. Thank you for your service.
So let's say a big thank you to all the veterans.
Happy Veterans Day.
Showtime.
I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that I'm ready to get away.
Been paying every day.
You were so in love with me. I played around like I was free. Thought I could have my cake and eat it too. But how I cried over losing you. See, I'm down and out. I ain't about to go living my life without you. Hey, every day I made you cry. I prayed and girl till the day I die. I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died.
Good morning, Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It's time once again for Mornings with the LeaderMan. I am Steve Leader Adams along with Stephen Woodward this morning. Good morning, Stephen.
Good morning, LeaderMan. Good morning, everybody, on this Veterans Day Tuesday in the Sandhills.
Don't forget, of course, we are being heard and seen around the world on a live audio stream. That's available to you from our website at talk973.com or talk1041.com or WEEB990.com. Upper right-hand corner of every page has the icon that says On the Air Listen Live. Click that once and you're listening to our broadcast signal. Now, if you want to see us as we do it, well, you can click on the other link, which will allow you to do both. Watch and see. Watch and hear, I should say. It's right there in the middle where it says listen to live broadcast of Mornings with the LeaderMan and also replays. Right there, top middle. Click that and go to today's date and you're in business that quick. Weather for us today here in the Sandhills area is going to be, well, this is going to be the cold day you've been dreading, but after that, things look a lot better. For us today, we're going to be staring down sunny skies, but cool temperatures. 46 is the best we'll do. Then tonight, clear, a low of 34. Now, that'll make a big difference when I go to the dog park today. The sunny in 46. Yesterday it was cloudy in 46. And the LeaderMan got cold. I know, oh, poor little baby. But, you know, breezy, cold. The sun makes a big difference most of the time. Anyway, for Wednesday, we start our warm-up. Sunny with a high of 61. Thursday, 63. Friday, still sunny and 65. 68 Saturday and 72 on Sunday. Where the next chance of rain moves in Sunday night. Right now around the Sandhills, winds are calm. Pressure is 30-26, dew point 20. Humidity 65%. We have sunny skies and 31 degrees right now here at Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB.
My road is kind of long. I just gotta get back home.
All righty. Spinners. All right, it is 8:35 straight up. Wow. Time is flying. We better get busy and get something on the air here. Let me stop some things so they don't make noise in the background. Okay, now we can play radio.
Okay.
Right. Where to go first? Mm-hmm. Let's finish up our sound bites. I think we've done most of these. An Ohio couple, Samantha and Kayla Stewart, adopted a 4-year-old boy named Jaden. Did this last year, and he could hardly even speak. Now, can't shut him up. He's saying heartwarming things that are going viral. Check out what Jaden said while decorating for the holidays.
Thank you. Yeah, I love doing this. This is the best lighting.
Okay, this is the best lighting.
I'm glad you interpreted that because I couldn't understand a thing the kid
Well, you've
said.
been a father before. This should be second nature to you.
Well, it's been a while since I had a small child to deal with.
I mean, I can wrap up my small child experience into one afternoon.
There you go.
For a lifetime.
And you said that the couple was Samantha and Kayla. So that's revealing.
Kayla, K-A-Y-L-A.
Yeah. I wonder who the husband is in that relationship. Well,
says Samantha.
Just something to think about, you know.
Yeah.
Don't need to belabor the topic, you know.
Well, you pointed it out. I let it slide by. All right. Did that. All right. Best of the stand-up comics this morning. Wait a minute. I had something on. Okay, here it is. Today is Veterans Day, November the 11th.
Yes, it is.
And we got comedian Michael Longfellow on his odd couple living situation.
I live with an 82-year-old Asian American woman, Carol Wong. Do you guys know her? She's an old lady in Glendale, California. It's true, I live with this old lady. I found her on Craigslist. She takes in soldiers with post-traumatic stress disorder, but I showed her a tape, and she was like, okay. You can stay too, you and the soldiers. The soldiers moved out, though, so now it's just like me and Carol being roommates. It's really weird to live with an 82-year-old woman that is not your grandmother. I don't love her. She doesn't love me. We're just roommates. We've roommate issues, and it feels ridiculous to go into a room like, Carol, maybe I'm crazy, but are there 3 or 4 puddings left in this snack pack? Do you have a pudding, Carol? Do you have a pudding, Carol? I'm not made of pudding, Carol. You gotta ask. You guys drink? So does she.
All right.
All right. That was a very, very strange little bit there. I don't know what the point was, but that's okay.
And since it's National Recycling Week, got one more comedian for you. This is Joe Matarese on times when that wasn't even a thing.
I got anger issues, too, and I get angry at things that shouldn't make you angry, like recycling. That's an issue of mine, right? I don't know if it's because I'm old, I grew up in the 80s, but I mean this, and I mean it from the heart. I miss littering. I do. I grew up at a time where you could take a whole bag of McDonald's drive-through trash, Jersey Turnpike, okay? And there was no conversation. It was like, should I throw this out? No, it was just, you grabbed the, woo! Someone might have honked at you, but it was just to let you know, hey, great throw, buddy.
Yeah, times were better then.
I remember the public service announcements with Smokey the Bear.
You mean it's not Smokey Bear?
Urging the people.
When it becomes Smokey the Bear?
Oh, Smokey Bear? Either one. Urging people not
You
to...
don't remember that commercial, do you?
Urging people not to flick their cigarette butts out of the car because they might set entire forests on fire.
That was a good commercial where there was this long limousine going by, and you see the window crack in it, and you see a lady throwing a facial tissue out the window. And the motto was, please don't litter, because we get all the credit.
There you go.
Clean it, and it's by Kleenex.
Right. No, that's an interesting phenomenon, this impulse to throw garbage out of your car.
Well, it becomes somebody else's problem. It's not your problem.
It's the same people who put mattresses out by the side of the road. Those are the same.
Yeah, like you want to lie on a rain-soaked mattress.
Yeah, exactly.
Full
Anyway.
of bed bugs and body skin and everything else.
There you go.
Boy, it's not good kind of sleeping, I can tell you that.
And these are the same people who are allowed to have a driver's license and who are given the privilege of voting for some reason.
Yeah.
Can't explain it.
Okay. Well, let's do this, shall we? Put that up there. Here it comes. Wait a minute. Get back.
Oh, it's time for
Random
facts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, a random fact for today, and maybe even a spare. There are more species of sponges than mammals. This is especially true if you look at in those pineapples under the sea.
Okay, good to know.
The music video that's been played the most times on MTV is, do you know?
Probably some Michael Jackson thing.
Peter Gabriel.
Oh.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, okay. Well, who's that?
Sledgehammer.
All right, a bonus.
Jimmy Carter.
The LeaderMan.
Was the longest living president ever at 100 years old and 89 days. George H.W. Bush II at 94 when he died in 2018. The most common name for cities in the United States is, got a guess?
Springfield.
Fairview. There are 273 with that name. Midway was second at 257.
But there are a lot of Springfields.
It may be. The phrase red tape comes from the early 1500s when the Holy Roman Empire would use red tape to seal its most important political documents and decisions. And that's your random fact for today.
Very random, yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That's done. All righty. We're going to try this and see. There's a discussion happening on Threads where people are naming celebrities nobody hates. The person who started it named 5: Dolly Parton, Keanu Reeves, Betty White, Julie Andrews, and Jeff Goldblum. Although some Jeff Goldblum haters came out of the woodwork, and it's a pretty good start. So here are the 20 names nobody hates, celebrities. Mr. Rogers, Paul Rudd, didn't like one of his movies. I hate him.
Okay.
Diane Keaton, Viola Davis, Angela Bassett, Harrison Ford, Bob Ross. And we paint pine trees, nice little pine trees.
Oh, yes.
And we'll sprinkle them with leaves.
Harrison Ford, I don't. Well, you don't need to hate anybody. Just you don't have to like.
Brendan Fraser, Dick Van Dyke.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he's 99, isn't he? Something
At
like
least.
that.
Gotta be.
Willie Nelson, Tom Hanks, John Bon Jovi. You hang out with Steven Spielberg, Tom. That's a pretty big strike right there. John Bon Jovi. You know he got arrested in Raleigh for smoking pot at Needham Broughton High School?
Really?
Yeah.
Were you there?
No, it was after my time.
Oh, okay.
Noah Weil, Mark Hamill, that big old liberal, plenty of reasons to hate him. Pedro Pascal, Steve Irwin, Lenny Kravitz, Mark Ruffalo, another outspoken, big-time liberal.
Yeah.
It's easy to hate him. Macaulay Culkin and Hoosier.
Hoosier? Who's your daddy?
No, that's Who's Your Daddy.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it's a good idea to invest a lot of time hating anyone. You can certainly...
It does if they deserve it.
You can dismiss them. You can dismiss them as losers or idiots or morons, but you don't have to hate them. Maybe even feel sorry for them.
Well, some people just work hard to make it easy for you to hate them.
Oh, that's true. Like somebody, one of the shows yesterday was discussing how completely unlikable Michelle Obama is, and how she seems to make an effort every time she opens her mouth to make you like her even less. And I think that's true.
Parents with teenagers were recently surveyed about teen driving their vehicles, and it's clear that some parents are deeply concerned about their, quote, baby being out on the road without them, especially if their beloved Jeep Grand Cherokee is basically still a toddler. Parents were asked what they're more worried about, the cost of the teen driving or the teen drivers driving safely. And 93% said the kid safety, which means 7% are more worried about their wallet than their kid. Or maybe they trusted their kid. They don't trust gas prices and insurance rates, though. The survey also listed the most common driving rules parents have for their teens. And they are, as my screens come back, thank you, I don't understand this in Windows. He just all of a sudden blanks out my screen for about 10 seconds.
Well, maybe it's a communist infiltration.
I don't yeet it. All right, the most common driving rules parents have for their teens. Number 1.
No texting.
No phone use.
There you go.
At all while driving. 73% have that rule. No talking on the phone. 71%. They must always tell me where they are going. 61%. My parents had that rule. You know, if I was at work, I was at work, you know.
Mm.
But other than that, he just said, just tell us where you're going.
Well, now, of course, parents can also track their children using those same devices that
we didn't have those devices.
That they forbid them from using. But
they must always, let's see, be home by a certain time at night.
Oh, yeah, very important.
Usually the
happens.
girl's father puts that perimeter on
Nothing good happens after 10 p.m.
I don't know, a lot of things. No driving when tired. They must text me when they arrive at their destination. They must have tracking embedded so that I can see where they are. 43% said this. This could be on the kid's phone or through the car if it's new enough. No eating while driving. No driving people I haven't approved them to drive. Yeah, you don't need to be picking up your drug dealer.
That's right.
No driving past certain distances from home. And lastly, no driving at night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how am I supposed to get her home? I guess I'll just have to wait till sunrise, won't I?
Well, the one thing I will say about the age of the electronic devices, the iPhones and the phones, is that, you know, back in my youth as a teen, if you were running late and trying to get home by the curfew, you know, you had a choice. It's like, do I stop at a payphone and call mom and dad and tell them I'm going to be 5 minutes late, or do I just keep driving and take what I get? These days, a kid can say, you know, they can text, okay, I'm leaving so-and-so's house. I'll be home in 8 minutes. And then everybody's okay, you know. So that's an advantage they have, I think.
All right. This is Tuesday, isn't it?
Veterans Day Tuesday, 11/11.
Yeah. But you know what else comes out on Tuesday? I almost forgot. Oh, there it is.
Don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be a highly skilled professional.
Wait a minute. I just thought I saw it. There it is. I did see it. By golly. And Stephen thought he was going to get by without it. And I got to go over here to get it, doggone it. Come on. Here we go. Yes. Come on. This is what happens when you forget what day it is. Here you go. These questions come from a standard 5th grade curriculum in the U.S. Can you answer 4 out of 5 correctly? All right. Here we go. 5 easy questions to find out whether you're smarter than a 5th grader. There are multiple choices, so wait till I give the answers.
Okay.
What part of the cell contains the DNA? The nucleus, the cytoplasm, or the cell membrane?
What part of the cell contains the DNA?
Yeah.
The nucleus?
It is the nucleus.
There you go.
What was the first of the original 13 colonies? In other words, which one ratified the Constitution first?
I really ought to know this, shouldn't
you
I?
should.
shouldn't I? The first of the 13
Oh,
colonies.
I'll give you multiple choice.
Okay.
Remember, these are colonies.
Yeah.
Virginia, Plymouth, or Jamestown.
Jamestown.
Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah.
My native Commonwealth?
Yeah.
Wow.
What is the main...
But wait a minute. Isn't Jamestown in Virginia?
No. Well, it wasn't the colony that we're looking for.
Well, it became, okay.
We didn't say a state or
All
a
right.
city.
That's okay. They're wrong and I'm
What
right.
is the main environmental issue in using styrofoam? A, it uses toxic materials. B, animals can choke on it. Or C, it does not decompose.
C, it does not decompose.
That is true.
See, I just went
But
right
it
with
breaks
my
up
gut.
in all those little bitty beads. You're not going to be able to cough them up easy.
Sometimes you got to go right with your gut or you're going to get it wrong.
Yep.
It does not decompose.
All right, and music. Did you ever play music?
Yeah, I played the trumpet in high school.
This should come easy for you. How many notes are in an octave?
How many notes are in an octave?
Before I give you answers.
Gee. How many notes are in an octave?
Are in a octave.
Notes.
That's like running the scale. Dun, dun, dun,
I guess
dun,
4.
dun, dun, dun.
4.
8.
Oh, octave. Oct.
Yes. The answers were 3, 6, or 8.
Yes.
It's 8.
Well, you didn't give me the multiple choice.
I said without the multiple choice.
Well, it's oct because octagon, 8. Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Okay.
So now I've missed 2, so I'm done.
Yeah, you got a 60 so far. Which 2 states gave up land to create Washington, D.C.? Was it Massachusetts and Pennsylvania, Maryland and Virginia, or Rhode Island and New York?
Well, then the logical answer is Maryland and Virginia.
Stop right there.
Okay.
And that's your 5th one.
Okay.
So you made a 60.
Well, that's
You've done better.
That's valedictorian in a lot of school districts. 60, yeah.
Yeah, you go to Arkansas, or West Virginia.
I don't know.
That's valedictorian stuff there, bud.
I'm thinking more about Moore County myself, but anyway.
All right. Now, where were we before I interrupted us with that? We were way back up here.
How many notes in an octave? Octagon, 8.
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
Well, you could run the scales in your head.
I'm going to spend the whole day kicking myself about that.
How many sharp notes are in an octave?
Oh, I didn't know you were a veritable, great composer here. How many sharp notes are in an octave?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got flat notes and you got sharp notes.
Yeah, that's true.
So how many sharp notes are in an octave? At least on the bass clef.
Is this a real question?
This is a real question.
Oh. Well, I really don't know. I would guess maybe 4, half and half.
I tried 1, you'd be correct.
1?
Yeah.
Oh.
The next to last one's always the sharp.
Really? Well, I'll have to keep that in mind while singing the hymns on Sunday at the Village Chapel.
Well, you've heard that jingle, Red Robin, right?
Red Robin?
Yeah.
The burger joint?
Where it goes, Red Robin.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you'll hear a lot less of it. The Red Robin chain is going to be shutting down 30 unperforming restaurants. Meanwhile, Wendy's announced it's going to be closing nearly 300 stores nationwide starting later this year.
That is significant.
So not all Wendy's survive.
No.
Not all McDonald's survive, although they have a very high average.
Oh, McDonald's is pretty, you don't really see those shutting down.
These days, the average U.S. wedding cost how much?
Well,
I'll give you a guess. 23,000, 33,000, or 43,000.
Got to go with the high number, 43.
33,000.
Yeah. Well, how come I got? Man, I skewed that number. I blew that demo right off the charts.
Did you?
Oh my gosh. Right, honey? Yeah.
Do it like I do. Do it in the living room.
I think the last invoice is still pending. I'm not sure.
A coalition of conservative mothers has called for a boycott of Wheel of Fortune over the word game's new category. What is the name of that category? Because it hints at obscenity.
Yeah, I think this came up last week.
Therefore, you should have it right off the tip of your tongue.
It hints at obscenity. Words that rhyme with...
Category is? No.
Oh. I don't know.
What the fun?
What the fun?
Yeah.
WTF, yeah. Well, I guess it does kind of hint at the F-bomb, but you don't have to go there if you don't want to.
Jimmy Kimmel, like we care, had the bell on his show last Thursday. Boy, did those ratings go up. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was replaced by a rerun due to a, quote, personal matter.
Like he realizes that he sucks.
Yeah, they had to suck the scum out of his brain.
Yeah. Well, look at the time.
All right. Well, so it goes for this Tuesday. Have yourself a great, safe day. We'll see you back bright and early tomorrow, 7 to 9 for a Hump Day Wednesday already. Until then, be sure to support the advertisers you hear on WEEB because they are the backbone of our economy here in Moore County. Your money will stay here, roll over, and create jobs for all of us. And if you want to find out how come talk radio is so effective in advertising, well, it's the best you can do is in print, TV, radio, talk radio is the most effective. Find out how by giving us a call here at WEEB and let us show you how. All right, that's it for me and Stephen. You have yourself a good day. We'll see you back tomorrow morning.
Well. Bye.
When I come back, you'd better be laughing.
So, what have we learned? Heck, I don't know. But this is one crazy show. Bye now.
Cut! That's it. Go home, everybody. None of this ever happened.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I think we're through here.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, man. That's pretty much all I got, man.
Okay, class dismissed. Rock on!
Well, let me tell you something. Everything comes to an end.
Broadcasting from the top of the North Carolina Sandhills, 97.3 FM,